Hello, I'm back. We're going to actually get into your breakthrough now and what it takes to accelerate our breakthrough. And this is part one of this series. I have the other two parts already listed in my YouTube channel. And like I said before, this is for my Plexus team and to help us to accelerate our breakthrough and to build our businesses. We have the best business in the world with Plexus. So let's look at some things that we need to have to accelerate our breakthrough. And I think first we need to look at why we fail. Who has failed at something? Say I. Yes, we have all failed. If we have breath in us, we have failed. So when we fail, what are some of the excuses that we use that we always come up with? And it'll be the same excuses each time that we always come up with as to why we fail. Not enough time, not enough money, lack of education, lack of technology, no energy, terrible people that I'm around. There's terrible people on my team, terrible management. My upline is horrible. They don't know how to lead. These are some of the excuses that we have as to why we fail. These are just that, they're excuses. These are all resources that we can acquire if we have the right strategies. This is not what we need to change because we already have all of this and we can acquire this through our strategies. So everything I listed above is a resource, and these are all things that we can acquire, that we can get, that we have at our access through the internet, through people, through making the right strategies, through making a schedule. We can find time. We're going to find time to do those things we want to. So we are not succeeding because we don't have the right strategies to use these resources. So we need to find a new strategy. A strategy is a specific way of organizing your resources in order to consistently get the results that you want. And what I say in our last series, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We have to break out of that and find a new strategy to get a different result. So resources are never our problem. It is our lack of resourcefulness. We're not finding the resources we need and being resourceful. So again, the challenge is not the resources. So what are our resources? If these aren't our resources, what are they? The ultimate resources are our emotional states. Emotion is the invisible force that makes everything else work, that makes us propel towards something, pull towards something, instead of having to push, push, push. If we're using these as our resources, then we are feeling like we are having to push our way through and to get to our goals. So our emotions is the invisible force that makes everything else work. Our emotions are our creativity, our commitment, our determination, our certainty, our flexibility, our connection, and compassion are ultimate resources. If you are creative enough, we can find the resources, yes or no. If you're passionate and loving enough, you can find someone to help you, yes or no. If you're committed enough, you can find the time and the money. Emotions are resources. Use them and we can get anything we want. We hypnotize ourselves into believing that we don't have the resource. We tell ourselves the same story over and over again, excuse me, till we believe it and we don't have the resource. When most successful people in history, resources were never the problem. They always found the resource. So here's an example. We want to lose weight. We have all sorts of resources available. We can go to the internet. We can get all kinds of resources about diets, workouts, strategies to help us lose weight. We can get the right clothing, the right gear. We can go to a gym, drive to a gym. We can walk to a gym. We have resources literally at our fingertips. Pinterest is huge. as far as having resources right at our fingertips. So it's not about not having the resources. We have the resources. It's using our creativity, our determination, our emotions to use those resources and to make strategies to help us re-strategize. So we need to become resourceful and maximize our resources. Teach others to maximize their resources. And here we have the power of duplication. This is the power that is in network marketing, is the power of duplication. And by helping others to see what their resources are and to help them maximize their resources. So the truth is, we have resources at our fingertips. It's not the resources that are holding us back. It is our own resourcefulness. When the most successful people in history didn't have the resource, but they were incredibly resourceful. They got the resources they needed to succeed. So resourcefulness, I'm getting tongue-tied on that word. Resourcefulness is the ultimate resource. If you don't have what you want, stop telling yourself the story. And this is our next video, is about our story. It's because you haven't committed yourselves. You need to take back the island, and when you take the island, you burn the boats. You do not give yourself a way back. You're going to die or succeed. When that is your only options, to die or succeed, I hope you pick succeed, because we have the resources and the strategies to help us succeed, whether it's depression we're fighting from, whether it's not meeting our goals, whether it's time issues, whatever our excuses are, whatever it is why we're not reaching our goals, we need to not give ourselves a way back. And a way back might be our emotional state, thinking, oh, I can't do this, I'm not enough. No, burn that boat. Do not even go there. Burn that bridge and move forward. So most of us give ourselves a way out, and that's why we don't have our dreams and our goals. So stop all the things you tell yourself you aren't, and this is your story. So we're going to learn more about that in the next video.